Yeah, 'cause it, really helped me when I was doing my edit stuff for that. Did you see the video yet?
Not yet. Is it good? Are you happy with it?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
There was a lot of moving parts in that thing.
Yeah.
No, let's say, am I happy with? I would have liked to have done it much better. Let's say that. I learned a couple lessons about. Yeah. That's okay. It was nice to have that.
I'll just take a swim.
Yeah, this would be nice, right?
I think I'm just gonna record it. Huh? No. Okay, I'm gonna tell her.
Could have waited until October, by the weather, just saying.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Pretty
Good idea.
It could have been better. Pretty trees, nicer weather, and keep women out and sweating if you wanted. But it's your thing. We're here for you.
Great. And it feels good as long as that we keep this shade. We don't want to be in the sun. I'm done. All right. Ready for us? Trudy. Here we go. Hi. Trudy. Trudy. Jeff. Yeah. The bells are fitting. Yeah. North, way north.
Is that the chapel?
Past the chapel. Yeah, I finally got them fixed 2 days ago. The bridge, as we call it.
Steve Berg was just
do one more time to this picture?
Oh, yeah, we're going to cross.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'll
You want, Bob?
Last night. Well, we needed to get this going.
All right.
Okay. Did you all get together?
Nope.
Yep, we'll have the family on this side.
There we go, front.
All next to them. So you guys kind of on this side.
Here, choose this one. Right? These are. You want to go in here?
Oh no, you said it. You want to go in here?
No.
I didn't see on that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jeff Napper, and I'm the Senior Director of Heritage for Anheuser-Busch. We've got an exciting announcement today that we'd like to make, and with that, I will welcome you all, and I will introduce Bob Herman.
Thanks, Jeff, and again, welcome to Grants Farm. Thanks for coming. We couldn't be more excited to make this announcement today. You know, for 118 years, our family has called Grants Farm home. In the last 67 years, Anheuser-Busch has been successfully operating the tour side of Grants Farm under a lease agreement that has enabled us to welcome over 30 million visitors. I'm delighted to announce today that our family ownership group will assume management of all aspects of Grants Farm when the agreement ends on November 1st. Anheuser-Busch has been a great partner, and we are happy they will continue to be as our premier sponsor at helping to keep Grants Farm a wonderful and exciting place to visit. 3 years ago, Trudy Busch Valentine, Beatrice Busch von Goddard, who's not here, there's Peter Busch, and Andy Busch, and I purchased Grants Farm from other members of our family. Our unified goal was then and is now threefold. One, to keep this small piece of history intact and sustainable for future generations. 2, to keep it open to the public as a civic duty to our great city of St. Louis. And 3, to hopefully not lose too much money while we're doing it. Jeff Napper has been doing a great job over the last 3 years overseeing Grant's Farm and several other areas for Anheuser-Busch, and he will remain with AB. Our ownership has created a new and elevated position as the first president of Grant's Farm, who we are announcing today, who is Doug Stagner. His background is perfect for running Grant's Farm, having more than 3 decades of experience and leadership in the operations of parks and attractions, both domestically and internationally. We're very excited and fortunate to have him on our team to help Grant's Farm continue to shine in the areas of family fun, hospitality, sustainability, conservation, and historic preservation. From the serenity of these beautiful surroundings to the excitement of being up close and personal with Clydesdales and other animals from around the world, to the charm of the German architecture and heritage, Grant's Farm is a one-of-a-kind treasure. We celebrate our family's legacy, and we look forward to introducing future generations to the wonders of Grant's Farm. And now I'd like to introduce Doug Stagner, president of Grant's Farm. Doug?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a great pleasure to be joining the Busch family at this iconic St. Louis attraction. I'm extremely honored to be appointed president's Grant Farm, and with the family, build upon its legacy as a special place in the hearts and minds of St. Louis families. As Bob mentioned, I have managed and been involved with world-class entertainment destinations around the world, and I can honestly say there is no other place like Grant's Farm. In my new role, I will work to inspire the terrific team we have here in place, to build upon the essence of who we uniquely are, which is Grant's Farm, family, fun. We offer experiences for all ages and look to grow and expand Grant's Farm in the coming years. I do want to take a moment to acknowledge our partners at Anheuser-Busch. Over the many decades, and most recently under the leadership of Jeff Napper, they operated Grant's Farm as a world-class attraction, and I am thrilled that they will continue to be our partners going forward. I want to again thank the Busch family for this opportunity, and I look forward to providing our guests with a combination of old and new experiences that give them reasons to visit us here at Grant's Farm often throughout the year and year after year. Thank you very much. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Jeff, who's one of the key people who made today possible.
Thank you, Doug. As Grant's Farm operator for the last 65 years, it's always been our mission to make sure this regional treasure brought joy to St. Louis families and visitors alike. What started as an animal reserve has evolved into much, much more. It's become part-time zoo, part-time educational facility, part-time wedding venue, part-time nature center, part-time holiday extravagant destination, and much, much more. All of these part-times equate to full-time family fun, a place to create lifelong memories. We're excited to be part of this announcement today with the Busch family that will ensure St. Louis families continue to enjoy Grant's Farm just like they have for generations. This means adult patrons will continue to enjoy complimentary Anheuser-Busch products, and visitors will be able to get up close and personal with the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales. It means the heritage and history of the Anheuser-Busch brewery will continue to be celebrated, and the long-standing deep connections between the brewery and the Busch family will continue to be fortified. To the Busch family, we are proud of the role we have played in preserving the farm's heritage, and we look forward to continuing to partner with you to ensure that this is enjoyed as it has been for generations. And to the city of St. Louis, this great community is our home. It's the home to our North American headquarters, our flagship brewery, and thousands of employees. Grant's Farm is an iconic St. Louis destination, and we're committed to help it remain to be a source of cherished memories for this city can celebrate. I'd like to introduce our Missouri Attorney General, Eric Schmidt.
Thank you. It's an honor to be back here. Since 1954, Anheuser-Busch has run the operations of these beautiful grounds I've had a lot of different jobs. I was a state senator representing this area, now as Attorney General representing the whole state. But one of my first jobs was as a tour guide here at Grants Farm. And so to be back here on this day, knowing that the great tradition of this place is going to be carried on by the Busch family, is something that I'm certainly humbled by. And I also think, has been mentioned, this has been such a great place for families for decades to come to. It is more than just a place. This is woven into the fabric of who we are in this community. And my experiences my dad worked for Anheuser-Busch for 30 years, my uncle worked for Anheuser-Busch for 30 years. Such an iconic company, such an iconic family. But as a tour guide, got to talk about the historical relevancy of this place and the great story of, you know, the Anheisers and the Busches and what they created, you know, the world's largest brewery. And to talk about preserving wildlife in these beautiful grounds. For me, it was a very important job that I held that I talk about with great pride. But I am just so happy that that tradition is going to continue, because as a kid I came here and then of course gave tours when I was in college here, and now I bring my kids here, and it's such a great place. It really is part of who we are. So it's a great day, and very happy that the Busch family is going to continue this great tradition here on the grounds. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming out. That concludes our announcement.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hold on.
Thanks, Doug. Yeah. Really well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Are you guys ready to roll?
You all have time for a few questions about the agreement?
Actually, we need to get back up and address the